To the town, it is a, quote, sinkhole. For the federal government, they're calling it a, quote, infrastructure-caused collapse. But regardless of what you call it, it's causing grief for the residents of Rosenort, Manitoba. This is a massive hole. It is impassable for cars. It is located on Pleasant Valley Road, and it's taken out both lanes. It's left a single skinny piece of land on either side. Water from the Morris River surges on one side of this hole to the other through a collapsed culvert. CBC's Jim Agapito went to the arm of Morris to see it for himself.
Along this country road, there's an issue. This sinkhole is cutting off access for nearby homes, causing stress for the community of Rosenort, Manitoba.
It's a fair-sized sinkhole that we have here.
According to Deputy Reeve Mervin Dueck, the hole first appeared in April. 7 months later, it's grown significantly.
Essentially, it's culverts that let go, either rusted or separated, and it creates a cavern underneath, and it just slowly erodes underneath. This could have been going on for, who knows, a year already. I would say it's roughly 20 feet deep, 100 feet long, 30 feet wide.
People who live here say it's posing challenges for the community.
It's road access for the 2 yards that are immediately across here that are caught between the Morris River and the diversion that we have. What we have done to help them out is we graveled the dike road, which is strictly for their use and not for public use.
What it means is that 2 residents can use the dike road, while the rest of the community finds a workaround, which means long commute times in a community that already has limited roads. And it poses a safety hazard, as resident Luke Corbett explains.
I mean, the drop there is somewhere between 12 and 20 feet. It's a big drop. Well, there's a few families that would come by very often, and I would just caution them that things were actively falling in and we didn't want anyone to get hurt.
But in order to start repairs, the municipality needs approval from the Federal Department of Fisheries and Oceans.
They want the fish ladders. From what we understand right now, they're putting in bigger culverts, lowering them into the riverbed, and then normally I think what they've done is they put rock in there so that the fish can swim through. They needed input on this project.
And that's because it's shared with the Morris River, is that
Yeah,
correct?
it is the Morris River that we're crossing. It's caused us a little bit of grief.
In a statement to CBC, the Department of Fisheries and Oceans said they provided advice on how to protect the fish, their habitats, and stabilizing the water crossing. They also gave guidance on how to replace a culvert under the Fisheries Act. But the reeve says this community will have to be patient for that work to begin.
First of all, we got to get engineering done and jump through all the government hoops, and then we got to find a way to fund it. I mean, 1.2 million, if that's where it ends up being that we have to do, that's going to take a little bit to do that.
Luke Corbett says he just wants the repairs to start.
When you start bringing in different government agencies that need to make decisions and say this is who's going to do this, that's not happening within a year.
And that means people living here are going to have to take the long way around for the foreseeable future. Jim Agapito, CBC News, Rosenort, Manitoba.
As we mentioned, the federal government prefers to call this a, quote, infrastructure-caused collapse, end quote. In an email, a spokesperson for the Department of Fisheries and Oceans says they provided the RM with guidance on how to fix the hole while minimizing the impact on nearby fish habitat. The email went on to say DFO, quote, received a request for the review for the culvert replacement on September 29th. 2025. A letter of advice was sent to the arm of Morris October 8th, 2025, and construction is proposed to start on January 26th, end quote, just to reiterate some of the hoped-for timelines, although, as you heard, residents are skeptical. If you want to see the story once again, check out our CBC Manitoba YouTube page.